Autobots, start your engines! Ready, Prime. Let's roll.
Hello everyone, this is I, your one and only, your favorite Asian nerd. And welcome. This is going to be another Transformers show and review toy. And I bought this on Amazon. Supposedly, there's mixed reviews about people saying, why did you buy yourself a Christmas present and not buy other people a Christmas present, or this one for a Christmas present? I did went Christmas shopping just before you jumped the gun. I did bought mostly a lot for two very, very special people. That's all I'm going to say. Special people in my life. Anyway, so I finished with my Christmas shopping. I went to just buy myself a Christmas gift. I bought this out of my own pocket with all my hard work. And just to bend the rules, I was going to do a review pretty much when it hits Christmas, but I think I'm not going to be able to, so I'm going to do this very early. And I have a lot. Well, some of the stuff I got were from people that admires me a lot, and I was their very special, favorite customer. I always buy cool stuff from their store, what I see, and I would snatch it. And if you excuse me, I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. And so anyway, for today's Transformer review, it will be the 5-pack Legacy United Generation Select. This is the Autobot 5-pack. Comes with Jazz, Sunstreaker, Trailbreaker, Wheeljack, and oh my goodness, finally the Earth Mode of Autobot Hound. And here are these 5. And I've already prepped up and opened the box, so I'm going to put this box down as a stand and reveal all the 5 new ones, even though they were repainted and remolded into better quality. So, pointing out, here is Autobot Jazz. Why am I saying Autobot Jazz? Oh man, very tight joint. I love it. So here's Jazz. Sunstreaker. Oh, I love the new yellow. I love the yellow. This is very good. If he could stand... Oh, that's why. I didn't fix him right. Trailbreaker. Wheeljack. Same voice, Chris Latta. He's the voice of Starscream and Sparkplug. And if I could fit in, if I can, here it is, Autobot Hound, Earth Mode. Finally, I've waited for how many years to make it as official Earth Mode. Now I got all the Earth G1 or all the Transformers in Earth Mode. I think I'll need to rebuy a few that are Cybertronian. Yep, so here are the 5 figures. And now I shall be showing up by one and do a comparison with the extra figures, the same mold, the original mold. So here is Jazz, and he's in his actual G1 cartoon like. And the coolest part, what Hasbro had redid, is besides having the clear plastic parts in the back, it's now painted. Because the clear plastic, I see a few Transformer figures that you transform, you have a hard time, and you try to peg it together, you'll crack the plastic quality, whatever. Now Hasbro had just made it a full mold, one mold, and painted it. And this is the best Jazz figure. This is G1 accurate. cartoon. I mean, the only thing he has is his number 14 logo besides the number 4. Maybe some of you, all your Transformer nerds, know. Some of you don't. The number 14 that Jazz has on his side doors, that's his Cybertron number for the Japanese Diaclone. That's the best part I could say. Diaclone. But here's the quality detail. I'll do a full 360. And for articulation for Jazz, the usual, like the Studio Series 86 Jazz, head on the ball joint, arm 360, shoulder bent, elbow swivel, no hand swivel due to because of the transformation. I mean, yeah, there's a little hollow. I went on YouTube to see if there's any upgrades for Jazz, but didn't like the upgrade because they do have the filler gap, but it doesn't do it sort of not like the parts forming, whatever we call it. I don't like it, so I'll just live with what Jazz has. Continue on. Waist swivel, legs move forward, legs move back. Jean-Claude Van Damme split. Knee bent due to transformation, very tight knee bent. No knee swivel, but this one has a side ankle tilt like this. And for comparison to the original mold of the Studio Series 86 Jazz, I have him. So here's compared side by side. So pretty much I could tell the difference. The white is much brighter than the other white. I think it's because I had this Jazz since 2021. Don't remember when did this Jazz came out. But yeah, so this Jazz has and one thing I forgot about this Jazz when I took him out of the box. Yep, okay, that's much better. Okay, yeah. So here's the major difference for this. This new Jazz has the detail stripes. This Jazz doesn't. I mean, yeah, I thought this one is the official Jazz display, but now I'm gonna have this one replacing this dude. I mean, this is still a good figure. If you guys don't want to do the Autobot 5-pack, if you want you only go for the Earth Mode Hound, be my guest. But here are the faces, major difference of the faces. His face is plain like cartoon accurate, but for the Studio Series is like all silver-ish. And Autobot logo is so different. I mean, look at the details, it's so different. And some major difference, here is the painted windshield. Here's the non-painted windshield with the plastic, whatever we call it. But you know, every time I transform it, I worry about every time I had to be more careful not to press it too hard because it will crack. Yeah, so pretty much Hasbro had here our darkest hour about qualities. Hopefully they fixed it. Anyway, so this is Jazz. Next one will be Sunstreaker. And here it is. All remolded and G1 accurate, cartoon accurate. I mean, the only downside part is still the hollow. I mean, the hello Earth. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. The gap on the hand. I have the upgrades with my old Sunstreaker, but same time, I'm never sure if the yellow will match with this yellow because this is a darker yellow tan. But take a good closer look. Changes on the windshield, from plastic into painted. And the face is G1 accurate cartoon. I mean, the only downside part is I do not have the missiles, I think. But I could live with that. I don't want to tend to buy another non-F upgrade. And you know what? This is going to be a replacement for my old Earthwise Sunstreaker. I mean, the only downside part I still don't like was the gap on his leg, which maybe I could just replace it, even though it's not going to be the right type of yellow. Oh my goodness. So articulation, the usual like jazz. Head on the ball joint. On 360. If I could do a 360, but it can't do a 360 due to a few areas in the back in the way. Shoulder bend, elbow swivel, no hand swivel due to transformation, and he finally got himself a weapon. I mean, himself a weapon, unlike the Earthwise, which the Earthwise Sunstreaker I had to buy upgrades for that comes with the weapons. Let's see. Waist swivel, legs move forward, very tight. That's what she says. Legs back. Jean-Claude Van Damme split fully. Let's see. Knee bend, no knee swivel, and no ankle tilt forward back, but has a good full ankle tilt on the side. In comparison to my Earthwise Sunstreaker I have since 2019. I'm not saying, I mean, this is really still a good figure, but lately a lot of people had issues in the back of the transformation due to a few areas like this was badly cracked, especially in the front. But you know what? I would go for this one because this is cartoon accurate over the Earthrise. And I'm thinking about I'll swap out weapons for Sunstreaker. And see, you see these upgrades right here. The yellow is way too lighter than the other yellow, but maybe I wonder if Dunaf or any Transformer company, third party, could make upgrades for the 5-pack Autobot United. And has the filler wraps too, which is a different type of yellow. But do you know what? I'm thinking about I'll swap it out just for temporarily and give this upgrade to this Sunstreaker later on after the live. And yeah, so this one will replace my old Sunstreaker. Next one is Trailbreaker. It's so cartoon accurate. He's not like a fully dark. I mean, his color scheme is not really dark. He's like a sort of a lighter grayish black area. And the coolest part is they painted the windows. This is more G1 accurate cartoon. I mean, since they made Studio Series 86, I wonder how many are they going to do cartoon accurate on a few of the War for Cybertron trilogy figures. I'm just saying. And I do not remember the voice of Trailbreaker. I mean, there's many characters that are doing the same, or multitasking on every Transformer characters. Like Peter Cullen is Optimus, and Ironhide, Frank Welker's Megatron, Soundwave, Rumble, Frenzy. He did an Autobot named Mirage. That's all I remembered. But here it is. Articulation, his arm has a 360. Head on the ball joint. And elbow bend and a little swivel. Hand has a swivel, sweet. The major thing is this part is in the way. I did sort of my own customization on my Earthrise Trailbreaker, which I'll show you later on. Waist swivel, legs move forward, back. Not fully back because the little gap is in the way. Let's see, Jean-Claude Van Damme split, knee bend, no knee swivel, does have an ankle tilt. The ratchet is very tight. That's what she said. And no ankle moving forward and back. Just in case if I have time to do transformation, but there's 5 of them, so I'm going to have to pause everything and do the transformation. So if you want to see how to transform these figures, you can go YouTube on a few famous Transformer reviewers on YouTube. I'm just saying. Yeah, it's 15 minutes, so I will not be able to do a full transformation that quick. I take my sweet time. Anyway, so comparison with the Earthrise Trailbreaker. Here's my Earthrise Trailbreaker. So here's the major difference. So the colors of the black is darker than this black. And the Autobot logo is different. Besides this Autobot logo, he doesn't have a white around it. This one has. And when I meant customization, I cut this off and have it glued onto this piece. I thought about doing the same thing. I'm going to leave it as it is. I'll leave the upgrades out of it. But this kind of reminds me of the old G1 toy of Trailbreaker. I did not thought about it. But you know what? This one will be replaced the usual. The usual, as I'm going to say, this new Trailbreaker will be replacing my old Earthrise Trailbreaker. This is my 2019 Trailbreaker I got a long time ago. Next is Wheeljack. And finally, Wheeljack has his own gun, unlike the Netflix or the Siege Wheeljack. And he is more cartoon accurate than the usual. But a few differences a few colors that are removed to make it G1 accurate. And he still has the same number as the Netflix Wheeljack, but smaller. But look closely. I mean, they made the windshield. They painted the windshield besides having a plastic clear windshield that would crack. And still the old Wolfer Cybertron thin wings, what we call it. And finally, he has his own weapon, which is kind of the same weapon as, I believe it's like I believe that's Legacy Elite 1's both weapons that Sunstreaker and Wheeljack. And Sunstreaker Wheeljack has. Major difference is the color scheme and and articulation. I'm sorry I'm blabbering, so I'm having a hard time explaining. Head has a swivel, has a little ball joint. I didn't clip it. Oh, he's not clipped on. Or I'm saying things, I don't know. Can't really do a 360 because his back is in the way. Shoulder bent, elbow bent, elbow swivel. Hand has a swivel due to transformation. Let's see. Waist swivel. Legs move forward and fully back. Wow, it moved together. The left leg was moved together. Very tight joints. That's what she says. Jean-Claude Van Damme split. Knee bent. No knee swivel. Slightly little of a tilt forward, up and down, but could do a full ankle tilt like this. In comparison, I have my Earthrise Wheeljack. And the white is way different than I expected. Because look at this. The white is more brighter than this one. And there's a major difference on the details of the color scheme. But do you know what? I'm thinking I could just still use this upgrade and swap out to have Wheeljack have this upgrade. Who knows? Maybe I'll just vote for Non-Nav or other Transformer third-party company to make one for this Wheeljack. So this Wheeljack will be replacing this Wheeljack. Now last and foremost, the final part is Autobot Hound Earth Mode. And I waited since 2019 till now that Hasbro should made a Earth Mode of Hound. Now I'm very satisfied now that he's now in his Earth Mode. But his face sculpture is different than the Siege Hound. So articulation for Hound is head has a little ball joint, but head swivel, arm 360. The coolest part now, he has his own weapon. He has different weapons. Shoulder bent, elbow bent, swivel on the forearms. No hand. Oh yeah, there's a hand swivel, which now he has his own weapon, unlike the Siege Hound. Yeah. Has a different type of weapon than the Siege Hound has the machine gun thing. Waist swivel, leg move forward, fully back. And just to do this, Jean-Claude Van Damme split, knee bend, no ankle tilt forward or back, but it has an ankle tilt on the side, full ankle tilt. So I still have my Siege Hound. So here are the major difference between this Hound and the other Hound. Earth Mode, Cybertronian. Earth Mode, Cybertronian. Earth Mode, Cybertronian. So this Hound will be now part of my Transformer display, if I ever find a bigger place. I'm just saying. So this one is now official Earth Mode. This one is still a good figure, but now he's now officially going to be just for part of since he's from, this is the Cybertronian mode. I will maybe recollect all the Cybertronian Autobots and have him display. This one, since I have him since 2018, and I did a lot of different things. I used rubbing alcohol to remove all the battle damage on a few spots. Hey, we never knew if we're going to have an Earth Mode Hound. So yeah, so we never knew. Anyway, people, just this one time, I will do a transformation just for Autobot Hound, the Earth Mode. See what's so different. Then after that, I will transform the rest off camera. So yeah, just be prepared. You never know. So yeah, so they did a lot of changes on this Hound. Ooh, damn. Okay. This page in. So let's see. Yep. It's almost like the same thing as the War for Cybertron. Yeah, almost like the War for Cybertron Siege Hound, but there's a major difference on the transformation. The transformation is the same, but different on because besides the had the cap, it has just the front windshield, which it's painted. Nice. Okay, the next part is I'm trying to remember which way does it go. I think it goes this way. And this way. And the next part is aha. And here's his Earth Mode Jeep. This is cool. And I believe I could just put his stuff right here. And I could get my small third-party Spike Wiki. I almost said the same wrong name. This is the KO MP10 Spike Wiki downscaled. So let's see if he could fit inside his Jeep just like the G1 cartoon. And not possible because there's not opening gaps. But at least I tried. But at least I could make it like close to G1 like. Hop in, Spike. I'm going to take you the ride of your life. I think that's how the line of Hound says. And my condolence to the voice of Hound in the G1 cartoon. Anyway, I did say, I only did this one time to transform him. I'm going to pause the video and transform the rest of the Autobots with their counterparts. Be right there. And I'm back, everyone. Sorry it took long. Well, to me it took long because I just paused the video. So here it is, the new 5 Autobots remolded, painted remolded in their vehicle form. So here it is. We'll start with my new Jazz figure. And look at this. How it looks like in vehicle form and cartoon accurate. So it still has the number 14. So I kind of hear ups and down rumors, but the number 14 is the label of the Autobot number for each toys to collect. Or I don't know. But the major difference is I think we call the spoilers is painted. But everything is now like not from silver to light grayish. And the windshield turned to cartoonish light blue yellow color, just like my Studio Series 86 Optimus Prime. My most #1 holy grail. And comparing with the Studio Series 86 Jazz, this is better. This is way better. If I recall, the voice of Jazz is a very famous jazz player. I forgot his full name. So if you guys want to Google him, sadly, I'm just going to say my condolence. He was a very, 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 very famous jazz player, but at the same time, he's an actor more than a cartoon. Just type in Jack Nicholson, The Shining. I'm guessing he was the janitor or whatever he is, that he was killed by Jack Nicholson. That is him. He is the voice of Jazz. Next is Sunstreaker. So major difference with the color scheme. So they may have made a fake, spoiler, which I'm thinking about just don't care. It's going to be a different color. I'm going to give him the upgrade spoiler from my old Sunstreaker. The downside part is I lost the wheels. I didn't know the wheels popped off again because the wheels on my Earth Mode Sunstreaker broke off a little, and so I had to use a little crazy glue to keep it on. Now I had to dig through, find it inside my Transformers container. But here's the major difference. So here's the difference with this upgrade kit. Which I'm going to give this upgrade kit, right for the upgrade kit, and put this on. But the major difference is it's not silver, it's a bit yellow. I could live with it. And sadly, the downside part, it's gonna cover this detail, which perhaps I could just color it to match at least the right color for this part, because this one has no spoilers. This one has the spoilers in the back. So I'm gonna swap it out and give him the upgrades and painted the back of the spoiler to match this color right here. Whoops, swap out. Next is Trailbreaker. Best details ever for this Trailbreaker. So this is my This will be my replacement for my Earthrise Trailbreaker. You see the major difference? And pretty much, you notice the difference. You see this. There's a little line on this one. This one's doesn't. So I'm not gonna cut this open to customize him. So I'm gonna keep this Trailbreaker this way than the Earthrise. I mean, this is a good figure, but I'm gonna he's gonna be replaced with the new one. This is cartoon accurate. Next one will be Wheeljack. Look at the cartoon accurate. Major difference of the color of the Earthrise Wheeljack, and I believe the upgrade spoiler is a little brighter on the Earthrise. Earthrise Wheeljack. I think it could pull it off a little. So yeah, here's the major difference. I don't know if you could see it really because this white is a bit lighter than the yellow one. Oh, it is pretty yellow. Dang. Yeah, this is like 7 years old. I'm just gonna say. But I'm gonna put this spoiler on this one, and the hollow gap on his legs. The only thing I can't take out is those red light thing because it's crazy glued on. I was never sure they're gonna remold another Wheeljack, but I could live with it without this part. Maybe I could buy another one on the non-NAF website. I mean, here's the major difference. This one has details, this one doesn't, but I'm going to still have the new Wheeljack replace my Earthrise. And look at the wheels, major difference. And you've already seen this Earthrise Hound. Here it is to compare with the Cybertronian Hound. This is the best. This is the best. I vote for this. I mean, this is Cybertronian. Don't get me wrong. This is still the best Hound figure. Oh, I thought I clipped this on. Okay, no, oh well, it's gonna stay this way. But anyway, this is gonna be, this is for Cybertronian, so I'm gonna stick with the Cybertronian Autobots. This is Earth Mode. And finally, a military Jeep. I mean, yeah, there's a little gap in here, but hey, same as the Cybertronian Hound. But I could live with it. Yeah, finally, an actual Earth Mode Hound. I always want to get the classic Hound, but now, thank you Hasbro for creating his Earth Mode. I'm very satisfied. So, yep, here it is, everyone. My new 5, well, pretty much Hound is new, but these 4 are just repainted and remolded to make it better and less problematic quality on this one. So, yes. Now I officially, well, not really officially completed the G1 Cartoon Autobots Season 1. There's only one more left, but I wish Hasbro going to do it? That's the question. It's Windcharger. He's a red sports car. And if you want to know what does he look like, just type in Windcharger. G1 Cartoon Windcharger. Anyway, this concludes the video of the Transformers Legacy United Autobots 5-pack United. I'll see you next time for more Transformers figures, or maybe my other toys I collect. Till next time, everyone, and remember, till all are one. Or should I say, till all are fun!